have like no clothes, no diapers, everything's there. There's like poop everywhere around the house. There's like, you can't even take a bath because there's no water. Because the youngest boy on here and then her, I walked into the living room, she had her legs spread open and her little brother had his face on her.
Police received a call from a woman named Kylie, who told them that this woman, named Britney, is her kids, as they're forced to starve and live in a disgusting, filthy environment.
But so, the two cops that were actually up there, they were called here 2 weeks ago because the guy that was here, she found out was a and that he's not supposed to be around no kids. So she made the cops make him get his stuff and leave. Ever since then, he got put on a GPS. He's not allowed here. He's not around her or the kids. She walked down the street maybe an hour ago, met him, and she's all the way at his house now.
She told them the mother was living with the offender. Even though police ordered him to stay away from the children, the mother continued seeing him, leaving her kids unprotected.
Their mom. Her name's Britney Weaver. I mean, if you guys look at the house inside, like there's gnats, the dishes, there's no food. There's nothing to cook with. They have like no clothes, no diapers. Everything's there. There's like poop everywhere around the house. There's like, you can't even take a bath because there's no water.
Has CSB been here?
Yeah, but they said that there's no reason for them to be here.
Wait, what do you mean there's no reason for them to be here?
I don't know, supposedly that's what she said. CPS said that they have no reason to be here because they don't see nothing wrong with the kids.
CSB has no reason to...
She says authorities were informed earlier, but Britney always managed to avoid them. Still, she couldn't ignore children living in such inhumane conditions.
They said that they didn't even know why they got involved because they all have lead poisoning. Their lead poisoning is like really bad, and they were at the hospital today. All three kids got blood work done, and she got a thing in the mail that she had to call the health department. They went in today for more lead poisoning checks, and they still have it.
Do you live here?
I am, but I actually am going through rehab right now to get my son back, and so I leave Sunday. And that's why I can't keep my mouth shut anymore. I honestly can't.
As a mother, she understands the value of children and how a dysfunctional parent can destroy their lives. That's why she cares so deeply about them.
Like, this is sad, and the 5-year-old just told me that because the youngest boy on here and then her, I walked into the living room, she had her legs spread open and her little brother had his face on her. I said, where did you learn that from? She said, Daddy Tim rubs my when I'm laying in bed.
The situation is unimaginably horrible. Britney and her partner completely destroyed these children's lives. You might wonder how this woman knows so much about the family. It's because she once lived in that house and finally decided enough was enough.
Where are the babies? You live here? I was staying with her, but I just told them I'm going to a sobriety house on Monday. That's why I can't keep my mouth shut anymore about this. I really can't. These kids don't deserve this. I've been here for 4 months. I've been living with her. She's at that guy's house that you guys were here for that one day.
Meanwhile, another police team arrives at the scene. They're the same officers who had visited Britney's home earlier and warned her not to let the man return.
Okay, where are her children?
This is one of them, and then the other 2 are in there. And the oldest girl just told me that Tim, she said word for word, he rubbed my while I was laying in bed with them.
How old is she?
She's 5.
Later, she was questioned again about the incident and explained everything clearly to the officers.
So, because when I walked down there, I saw Kairo's face and her. I pulled her outside. I said, I talked to both of them. I said, you guys cannot do that. It's inappropriate. It's for grown-ups. I pulled her outside. We were sitting on the porch, and the boys were outside. And I said, she wasn't saying anything. I said, would you feel more comfortable if we went on a walk? And then you can tell me away from boys. She said, yes. I said, did somebody touch you? She said, no. I said, did someone touch you in your private areas? She said, yes. I said, who? She said, Daddy Tim. I said, what did he do? She said, when I laid with him, he rubbed my. She calls it her. And I said, are you telling the truth? Please do not lie to me. She said, I am not lying.
Another officer opens the door and finds the children standing right in front of him.
She's 5. You guys can go to the house and see the little girl.
Oh, hi, kitty. Let's go back inside. No, keep going. You're so cute.
You okay?
Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
Your mom left? Okay.
Britney wasn't there. The 2 young children were alone inside. The house was in complete disarray. Clothes, trash, and filth scattered across the floors, with nothing where it belonged.
That's insane.
You should see the rooms. Yeah, can you come to the room?
I'm about to do a
right now with, oh my god. I know. And this is why I honestly cannot handle it. Exactly, this is what I'm talking about.
There's
CPS.
maggots on the floor.
Right.
No, I'm coming down. I don't need to see anymore.
And yeah, it's...
The conditions were unbearable. The stairs were covered in dirt and debris, enough to make the officer stop in her tracks. She couldn't bring herself to enter the children's room.
She said at the top, they go to the garbage bag and look down. Well, she said look at the garbage bag and look down. I don't see any maggots.
I don't see anything moving.
See like broken up ramen.
Yeah, that's what I saw on the stairs too.
Yeah, ground into the garbage.
The officers finally moved forward to inspect the rooms.
I mean, the bathtub doesn't even drain. This is the girls' room, not a room. This is Kylo's room, not a room. I can't let these kids sit in this anymore. It's disgusting.
They then moved toward the kitchen, and the filth was so overwhelming. It would make anyone feel sick.
Come on. Here. Oh, sorry. Can you get the dog secured?
Oh, yeah. Riley.
Do you live downstairs? Do you live here?
And it didn't stop there. The mother was in a relationship with a registered offender, struggled with use herself, and even falsified tests when CPS requested them. What's most infuriating is that CPS was aware of these issues, but failed to take meaningful action.
And CPS came the other day, and last week, I was told that she was talking to this guy that's on the next street over, and he came over and with her. She's been selling her food stamps to get perks, and she's been storing them, and she refused to do a test at CPS, and then she cleaned her body, she detoxed, and then took a drug test.
Everything pointed to the same conclusion. She chose the criminal over her own kids.
Yesterday, she was sitting in this chair right here. He was on FaceTime. He was in the shower. And you could see everything. I was sitting there and I could see it. All three kids were sitting there. Every time he showed her something or did anything nasty, she's like, do it again.
So
with the kids sitting there.
They were video texting, basically?
Yes.
The officers stepped out of the house, but the woman was desperate to know what would happen next.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'm like terrified to leave Monday because I'm the one, if it's not for me, they don't get bathed, they don't get changed, they don't eat.
My partner and I have been to this house a few times, so we are aware.
I was like, she's gonna look stupid because you guys were the ones that were here when she called the cops on him.
It wasn't just the police or neighbors who knew. Even city officials were aware of the filthy conditions she and the criminal had created. She had been sent multiple notices to clean up the house, but she never did.
And now she's with him.
Yes.
She's choosing him over the kids. She just got also a notice 3 days ago about her house being dirty from the city of Akron. Still, she crumbled it up and threw it away. She does not care.
Yeah, I know.
Even with the mother gone, 2 other people, a teenage boy and girl, were staying at the house that night.
How many kids are in this house total?
So it's just me, the one that Caden, and then Britton, which them 2 are just here helping me watch the kids overnight, that's all.
This mom, what is her name?
Britney Weaver.
The officers planned to call Brittany to explain the situation and ask her to return, but her friend Kylie reached out first to give her a heads up about what was happening.
They're calling me right now.
Are you gonna answer it?
So I'm just gonna be like, somebody called the cops, they're here for a well check, can I just say that?
That's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you what to say.
I'm just gonna tell her that they said that.
She called the police from someone else's phone, knowing Brittany, her friend of over 5 months, might take it personally. It may have felt like a betrayal, but her intention was to help Brittany and protect the children.
Brittany, my phone's on 1 and the cops are all here doing a well check on your kids, just so you're aware. Don't ask me, but I'm just letting you know. Me, Caden, Britton, and the 3 kids, not here. Grandma's. Well, they're all talking at the car right now, so I don't know. I'm sitting here waiting, but my phone's on 1. I need to save my batteries, so if something happens, I can call you back. All right, love you, bye.
She deliberately lied in front of the officers to show she was on the side of the police and the kids.
I had the girl that's sitting right there, her older sister's mom is the one that called, so I had her call that way. It wasn't through my phone.
Gotcha.
She didn't know.
As officers were still on scene, another person suddenly showed up. Brittany's ex-boyfriend.
How's it going?
Oh, I guess that'd be better, I guess.
Yeah.
I just drove by and seen you guys sitting here, so I figured I'd stop by and see what's going on.
Yeah, so we're here for a welfare check. Third-party person called because of basically the living conditions that the kids have been dealing with. I haven't met you before.
I'm Andrew.
Calf
I'm her ex. I pretty much raised the kids. I'm here and not here, so.
He was connected with these kids since they were little.
Are you any of the children's biological
Not
father?
biological, no. But I've been there since the oldest was 2 months old.
Gotcha.
If I need to, her parents are right up the street.
Well, we have a supervisor coming, so
Yeah,
we can't just
we're-
relinquish, right? We can't take the kids out of here and give them to parents. We're going to have to go through the whole process.
If that's even the route we're taking.
Yes.
That's
That's what
literally
she told
what
me,
she needs
so-
to do.
I've been trying to do that for years now. I had a house with her. Things were great. We broke up. She got here and just couldn't,
How long have you guys been split up?
Since November of last year.
About tracks.
Yeah, when we started getting calls here.
Yep.
Do you have mom and do you know their number?
Grandparents.
Grandparents, yeah.
information. Do you know where they live?
They live right on 5th.
Soon after, the grandparents arrived and asked if the children could be placed in their care. Police denied the request, explaining that the children would be taken into custody and transferred to child services. As it happened, the children broke down, crying only for their mother.
Yes, my mommy's coming. But right now, we'll deal with it, okay? My mommy. I kept telling your mom this was going to happen. Well, I need you to stay with them for a second while I tell Blake something.
I'm gonna try and get them to come with me.
In the meantime, Brittany enters the scene.
Relax. Why are we going with us? Can you stay over there, please, sir?
As she was handcuffed, she didn't ask about her kids, only about her phone.
Can you stay over there, please, sir? Well,
Can you tell me why I'm getting arrested, please?
so right now you're getting arrested for 3 counts of endangerment.
For what?
For the state of living conditions of the home.
I already talked to CSB. He told me I had this week to clean it up.
She was crying only because she didn't want to be arrested. She didn't care about the kids at all.
I love
Brittany, do you have anything on you that's going to
No.
that I need to know before I begin?
you. I'm also on my period, just to let you know.
And have a seat.
Only then did she remember she had children. But by then, it was already too late, and others were moving in to take them into custody.
Is many of my family taking my kids?
CSB is going to take your kids, and it's their decision from there. Are you staying to talk to them?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to them, try to get the kids tonight.
I didn't. My kids, bro. Bro, my kids, bro.
Clearly, she wasn't in her right mind. Nothing about her seemed normal, and it kept getting more weird.
Angel! Bro, there's nothing on my porch. They don't have a search warrant. They're getting. I'm suing them, bro. Big bet. They're getting sued.
You doing okay?
Yeah, is there any way I can talk to my dad, please? My God, bro. I'm getting fucking irritated. Bro.
You still doing okay?
Yeah, can I talk to my sister or somebody?
All right now.
Oh my God. Freaking getting irritated.
That was when she finally asked who had tipped off the police, never imagining it was her own friend.
My purse and my phone. Okay. Can you tell me who called?
I don't know. It came in as anonymous.
Probably their dad.
Honestly, dear, it doesn't really matter with the way that house looks.
I know, I already had talked to CSB, and me and CSB already talked, and she said she was coming back out sometime this week, and I was trying to wash clothes and their blankets and stuff. That's why I wasn't home tonight, because they needed blankets and clothes and stuff like that, and that's what I went to do, and then all of a sudden all this started.
She told another lie, the same way she had gotten out of trouble before. This time, officers pushed back, and the story fell apart.
So the copious amounts of trash and the amounts of not just animal, the human that's all over the house.
There's not human all over the house.
So I don't have vision and I didn't see all the poop all over coming out of diapers that are just thrown in the corner of the house.
No.
Brittany, I walked it. I mean, you don't have to talk to me, that's fine, but
No, I am talking to you guys. I don't understand, like,
I don't understand what you don't understand.
there's not diapers everywhere.
She kept lying, thinking the officers hadn't seen the house. Before, That always worked. This time, it didn't.
Brittany, I walked through the house. I saw it all with my own two eyes. So are you calling me a liar?
Do you guys have a search warrant to be in my house?
The girl that lives here with you.
Who, Kylie? Yep. She's the one that called?
No, she let us in the house.
Okay, well, you guys don't have a search warrant.
I don't need a search. The one that lets us in the house lives here.
Not in charge of my house.
Doesn't matter. She lives here. She can let us in.
She doesn't live here.
Okay. Well.
But she'll be getting out of my house, too.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Can I talk to Kylie, please?
Nope.
Oh, no. Bro.
She was ready to throw Kylie out just for opening the door. Imagine what would have happened if she knew Kylie was the one who called the police.
Do you guys have a boy side?
A boy side?
Like females and then males? Or do they all go together? Okay.
This is the woman who left her children starving in filthy conditions, all while choosing to stay with offender. And there you have it for today. Make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel. What are your thoughts about it? Let us know in the comments section.